students really want to have opportunities where they're learning something that gets a credential, because that's important and you can put it on a resume, but you actually want experience, you want skills, you want to be able to translate it into something where you can make a difference, whether it's inside an organization or outside. I am actually a huge fan, and I have personal experience in this, with the concept of being an entrepreneur. And that is that if you can innovate within existing systems, you've actually baked in the potential for scale from where you sit. Most entrepreneurs have to create their own organization from scratch. It takes a huge amount of effort to create an organization from scratch. It takes a huge amount of effort to build a team from scratch. It takes a huge amount of effort to scale. It's harder in the front side to know how to maneuver a system and to get resources and to get power and influence. There is a slightly different wiring of people who want to do everything their own way and don't want to be constrained by a system. So again, there's still a personality type difference between entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs, but there's a lot more similarities than differences, because it is about seeing opportunity, seeing resources, seeing people, and building partnerships. It just happens to be that the system you're working with is a bit more of a contained system, rather than one that you're from the outside trying to influence. You need entrepreneurs and innovation talent from inside every single kind of organization. And often you just need to learn how to maneuver and position yourself as having the next idea that can help the organization fulfill its mission. I would say an entrepreneur needs to work through influence, through people, and through networks. And an entrepreneur needs to build influence and build organizations that work with people and build networks. There's a lot more diplomacy involved in being an entrepreneur, because you're basically working within the status quo, trying to change the status quo, and you have more resistance. And so the more you can speak the language of the people and the organizations you're trying to influence and activate, the more you can be seen as a trusted friend helping the organization evolve, versus an enemy from within that will get very quickly rejected if you push too hard, too fast, too aggressively, and not diplomatically. I actually think everyone should learn how to think in systems, but then secondarily, some people, you should find where you should fit in the system. We need people at all levels. And so I want to say, like, everyone is important at all levels. How can you value something, but yet make sure that your needs, whether it's more emotional or how you feel connected to impact, is also met, but maybe you can still fund both or engage in both. Help your organization get smarter about the cycles of how humans actually work and how to sustain yourself with rest and breaks and energy over time, because it's a marathon, it's not a sprint.